Hola, muy buena gente, ¿qué tal? Bueno, bienvenidos a otro episodio de este juegazo de Grand Tour Game. Vamos a continuar por la temporada 7. O sea, perdón, episodio 7, temporada 3. Vamos a hacer la aventura de los coches italianos, que es lo que me gusta realmente. Italianos, americanos, ingleses, chinos, Mongolia, no sé si hacen coches, franceses, sí, también me gustan. Gales. Oh, el Sierra. El Sierra. Bueno, nada. En el fondo se lo pasan pipa a esta gente, tú. Qué envidia. Tengo envidia sana de ellos. Bueno, yo y muchos.
And in this week's show, Locke, Scott, and two smoking beamers. Now, thanks everybody. Thank you. Now, I want to begin by talking about money. Bear with us on this one. You see, if you'd put £35,000 in a saving account in the year 2000, you'd now have around £60,000. However, if you'd put that same £35,000 into an E-Type Jaguar, you'd now have £100,000.
Just about everything, even remotely rare or interesting, is worth a fortune these days. Aston Martin DB5, that'll cost you £750,000.
Sí, tío, los coches clásicos están subiendo como la espuma.
£600,000. A Pagoda Roof Mercedes SL, that'll set you back at least 75 grand now.
Yeah, it's not just exotic cars either. Ford Escort Mexico, okay? Humdrum car. That's a £60,000 thing these days. 60 grand.
It is. However, there are one or two rare and interesting cars that seem to have slipped through the net, whose prices haven't yet gone through the ceiling.
So we decided to get out there and see which of us was best.
No han pasado a llamar la atención.
So we each bought a classic car. And then to see which one of us had got the best deal, we took the Grand Tour to what one of our producers, who's Scottish, always says is the best, most beautiful place on earth. Scotland. We chose for our meeting point a quaint fishing port near Inverness.
Pintoresco puesto pesquero, dice. Qué asco de sitio, por Dios.
In an Alfa Romeo GT 6.
Qué bonito, tío.
You would imagine that when one of these comes onto the market, classic car enthusiasts are running around like they're in a zombie movie, and it's Black Friday. But no, I bought this from an 83-year-old man who'd had it since new and was only selling it because his 84-year-old wife found it so difficult to get in and out of, you know. It's only done 26,000 miles, and yet it cost £10,000. And £10,000, that's a round of drinks in the world where this sort of thing belongs. Oh, hello. James May in a Lancia Gamma Coupe. It's one of the prettiest cars ever made, but don't tell him I said that. Morning, May.
Sí, es verdad, es precioso ese coche.
£13,500.
Also, £3,500 more than I paid for this vastly superior Alfa Romeo.
Well, £13,500 is a bargain for a car that is coach-built and extremely rare and beautiful.
But it isn't exotic like this is.
What do you mean it's not exotic? That is a better-looking car.
What is this?
Yes!
It is superb.
It's not superb.
I tell you what's not superb. Richard Hammond arriving in a Fiat X1 9. How much?
No sé cuál me quedaría,
£250.
Somebody saw you coming, Hammond.
What? For a baby Ferrari? 2,200.
Did you just call it a baby Ferrari?
He did. Because it is
Bebé Ferrari.
Italian. It's exactly what it is.
Well, listen to that sound.
I know.
That is the
Hijo.
reassuring sound of tin
Bebé
on
Ferrari,
Russian
dice.
steel.
¿2.500 euros por un bebé Ferrari?
Bright, effervescent sound, just like the car.
How many colours has this car been? It was black.
Es Ferrari Grupo Fiat, no lo
white,
olvidemos.
then it was pale blue, and now it's purple.
I'd like to add, actually, it's not how many colours has this car been, how many cars has this been?
Well, quite. It's now going brown.
Brown, yeah.
All right, then, I'm not going to turn around.
Un bebé Ferrari, qué bueno. Eso no lo había oído en la serie. En el episodio no me di cuenta de eso.
Oh, it's a GTV6.
Exactly.
Yep. Why has it got this plastic bit in the middle of the bonnet?
Genius. The engine
El Alfa muy bonito,
small issue. It used to backfire. Well, front
A mí es que los Alfa me
blow the
encantan.
top off the engine, yeah. So that would damage the bonnet. So they
Son
put
mis
this plastic
coches
back, which
preferidos, los
is
Alfa Romeo.
Why didn't they stop it backfiring?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
They were busy.
Si tuviera mucha pasta y mucho sitio, mucho sitio, los tendría todos. Haría la colección de todos los Alfa Romeo.
Classic cars
I have, yes.
for good money.
Pero claro, tengo que tener mucha pasta y mucho sitio.
Well, let's be honest, Scotland is just a road trip.
Well,
I agree.
we could.
Y no tengo ni mucha pasta ni mucho sitio. O sea que me conformo con tener en los juegos. Qué desgraciado soy. Vaya desgraciado.
It's all the best bits of Scotland, right? 500 miles round the north coast of Scotland.
In Italian exotic
That would be.
cars.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Text. Yeah. Mr. Willman. Mr. Willman. It says those cars will not do 500 yards, leave alone 500 miles. So I've provided 3 backup vehicles which you can use to get home when they go wrong and catch fire and explode. I was wondering what they were.
Funny.
How did he know we were going to do 500 miles?
That's a good point, actually, because Hammond's only just suggested it.
Eventually we cleared the fishing port and found ourselves on the open road where we could get down to the business of enjoying our pedigree Italian classics.
Sí, tío, qué chulo el Alfa. Digo, el Lancia. El Lancia es precioso, tío. Y Lancia cerró, tío. Qué lástima. Soy como una empresa así puede cerrar, tío. Calla, coño, que no has hecho el ruido del motor.
And there were some problems with the gasket materials, which causes the coolant to mix with the oil with engine exploding sort of results.
Esto sobra, si no lo traducís, no me entero de nada. Joder. Qué bonito es, tío, el Alfa. Digo, joder, con el Alfa, el Lancia. Bueno, el Alfa también. Es el clásico. Es el clásico coche cuadrado, tío. Que me encanta. Enorme, un enorme capó y un enorme maletero. Diseño con pedigrí. No la mierda de sub que hacen ahora. De sub normales. Coches subnormales hacen. Coches que no sirven para nada, altos, enormes y por dentro pequeños. En fin, como ya no quedan diseñadores buenos, pues todos son chavales jóvenes que no saben ni lo que hacen. Copiarse entre ellos, lo que hacían para sacarse la carrera. Copiarse entre ellos, pues eso es lo que hacen con los coches, copiarse entre ellos. Es triste, pero es así. Y decidme si no tengo razón. ¡Ole!
One of my windscreen wipers just fell off.
Oh dear.
You can't get out.
We just lift it up. There you go. You just have to drive like that. James, can I just say you've done 3 miles?
It's mended for now. Don't turn it on again.
Just turn it on. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Vaya caravana tienen ahí porque han parado esto. ¿La habéis visto? Mira, 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 mira qué caravana.
In Scotland, you won't need it. That's the thing.
Qué tocapelotas son, ¿eh? Porque están los del equipo ahí parados. Madre de Dios. O sea que estos van a rodar un programa y hacen unas caravanas de cojones. Hombre, si te pillan en primera fila, pues aún te entretienes. Pero si te pillas al fondo de todo, que no sabes ni lo que pasa, por culpa... ¡Me cago! ¿Qué coño hacen parados?
Transaxle, gearbox at the back, twin plate clutch.
Este es más chiquitito, pero es bonito, ¿eh?
Unusual at the time. One of the best engines ever made, 2.5
No te entiendo. Uf, madre mía, cómo se va esto. Se va un montón, ¿eh? Bueno, no es que se vaya, es que no gira. Pero es mega precioso. ¿Para qué quieres girar si vas con un coche tan bonito? No corras, ya está. Estos coches no son para correr, son para pasear, tío. Para correr te coges el 8C o el 4C de eso. Estos son para ir de paseo. Ya están con los WhatsApp a las 8 de la mañana. Qué cansino.
Oh God, that looks tricky.
Oh, tío, es que ni frena, ni gira, ni ole. No frena, no frena. Cuando giras para un lado se te mete el morro ahí y ya recuperarlo es dificilísimo, tío. Es que es el juego, porque todos hacen lo mismo. ¿No os habéis fijado que siempre voy de lado a lado? No le tengo todavía cogido el truco al giro del juego este, tío. No le tengo cogido el truco al giro.
It was my ownership of a GTV6 that taught me what cars are all about. You need a personality, you need flaws for them to be human. James May was right for the first time in his life, and only time in his life. This is one of the greatest engines ever made. The creamiest, the smoothest, and the most beautiful to listen to. That's not exhaust noise, that's an actual engine. As James and I enjoyed our classic thoroughbreds, Richard was driving along in his purple Fiat.
Unleash 80 horsepower.
80 caballos desatados. Claro, 80 caballos en 600 kilos. Cuidado, porque esto, aparte de pequeñito, no pesa nada. Ahí está el truco. No es tener 1900 caballos y 4000 kilos. Como el Rima ese. O esos eléctricos que pesan 3000 kilos con las baterías y tienen 2000 caballos. Vale, pero están las mismas. A ver, que sí que son rápidos, los motores eléctricos son muy rápidos. Lo hablo por el capítulo anterior, que lo acabo de grabar, porque estoy subiendo los dos, estoy grabando los dos. Es que he visto los italianos y no me he podido resistir, digo, voy a hacer otro capítulo. Y me tengo que ir, pero estoy aquí enganchado. La vida puede esperar, mientras llevas un Fiat, o un Alfa Romeo, o un Lancia. La vida se detiene para ti mientras conduces estos coches. Cuando vas en un puñetero grupo alemán, pues nada, pasa más rápido. Para que a ver si acabas ya y tiras el coche. Y ya no hablo de los que lleváis sub. Lo que lleváis sub ya es que no tenéis ni vida. Directamente. Lo siento, gente. No es para meterme con nadie, pero es que es así, es la realidad. El mundo gira en torno a Alfa Romeo. El Fiat es guapo también, ¿eh? Este Fiat. Ahora hablando en serio. Son coches chulos. Para mí, personalmente, claro. Cada uno dice, esto es una mierda. Los millennials diréis que estos son tartanas. Bueno, tampoco diréis tartana, porque no saben ni qué es una tartana. ¡Ay! Tengo el ordenador apagado. Pensaba que estaba subiendo... ¿Y la capturadora apagada? Ni me jodas. Ah. Hostia, qué despiste llevo. Se acabó de grabar uno, ¿no? Sí, lo que pasa es que la luz tarda mucho en parpadear. Antes parpadeaba más rápido. No sé, estará perra hoy. Estará perritis. Los retrovisores los lleva en el cristal, fijaos. Están pegados en el cristal los retrovisores. Bueno, pegados, agujereados en el cristal. O sea, eso es malo, no. Lo siguiente, te dan un golpecito, el típico roce que te pegan con el cristal y te rompen el vidrio. Digo, con el cristal, con el retrovisor. Porque, vamos, el vidrio te lo parten en un segundo como te arren el retrovisor. El típico que te deja el retrovisor abierto en una calle estrecha, pasa el mongolo de turno y ¡pimba! Pues adiós cristal. Estos son diseños italianos que se arriesgan y luego pues fracasan porque no van bien, pero se arriesgan. Los demás, como no van a mojarse el culo, pues hacen porquerías.
Brake lift off. No.
At this point, I suddenly remembered something important.
This is front wheel drive, isn't it? What was I thinking of? It's not going to drift.
Claro.
Happily, though, the enthralled local audience were able to find a solution.
What I do is I take the rear wheels off, let the tyres down, and put these plastic covers on, then put the tyres back up again, put them back on. That gives the car the loose back end you want to drift. These are just, this is like putting insulating tape on the back wheels of your scale extra cars. Stand by.
With no help from anyone else on this freezing day, the drift covers were soon fitted.
Joder.
Oh, here we go.
Oh! Right, turn in, get the drift going, and
This entertainment went on for quite some time.
away!
Pero tío, es que la física de este juego es mala de cojones. Pero si llevo plásticos atrás, no hace falta que toque nada. Ya si me deja girar. Hostia, que... Es que se frena. No debería frenarse. ¿Por qué se frena? No sé.
Right then, let's go.
Es como si llevara ruedas, da igual. Tengo que hacer lo mismo, tengo que darle al freno de mano y como si fuera con un coche normal. Pero en cuanto intento meter el morro se me va. O sea que tampoco sirve de nada. Intento cruzar la rueda y se me va para el otro lado. No sirve para nada. Es que la física está muy mal hecha de este juego. Las cosas como son. Hay que reconocerlo. Que es muy mala la física de este juego. Bueno, muy mala no, es inexistente. Tiene su vida propia. Nada a lo que ver a la realidad, pero bueno, es entretenido. Eso. El trazar en la curva así y girar la rueda, hacer un contravolante, eso no me lo deja hacer porque tengo que tirar de freno a mano y no se va lo suficiente.
This looks like a lot of fun. We're going to do that. We're going to try it.
Oh, no, there's the only set.
What are those things?
Yeah, they're the only set, so we can't do it.
Well, no, we can make some.
Did you ask if you could borrow this, Ben?
No, but they won't need it. And rotate. This goes over. It'll require a little bit of persuasion.
James May just drifted perfectly behind you
This
there.
is another of those weird days.
With his tyre covers made, Hammond decided not to hold back.
Qué puto colgado.
Oh, this is going to be...
I mean, seriously, he's going to get to that corner and then... Where can the helicopter land?
Go!
¿Ves? Que no hace nada. Es exactamente igual que si fuera con las ruedas normales. Con las 4 ruedas de plástico, tío. Pero no gira del morro. Bueno, es igual, no le den más vueltas. Si no, no saben hacer juegos. Entonces, no saben hacer juegos, ya está. No le den más vueltas. Si sigo tocando el freno se para, evidentemente. Y si no, no derrapa. Les da igual que meta... Es que...
Come on, keep going. Oh my God.
Oh my God. $58 solo, tío.
Let's just try again. No, that's fallen off. That could be interesting. And I am turning in. Drifting. Oh, no.
Claro, eso es lo que pasa, que no gira. Es un patinaje sobre ruedas.
Hammond's dismal failure didn't stop him fitting his ridiculous contraptions to my precious Alfa and insisting that I have a go. Think of the trouble Alfa Romeo went to make this car exquisite. Think of the trouble that Pirelli went to make the tyres grip properly. And then along comes Hammond with the bit. No.
Pero si es que no lleva nada. Claro, si es que no están los neumáticos puestos. Bueno, no se molestan ni en pintarlos.
Drive fast. Drive carefully.
No puedo conseguir un derrape largo si se me frena el coche, tío. A ver aquí. 80 máximo, lo mismo que antes. 100 metros, sí.
Get on with it. Oops. Oh.
Bueno, tranquilo, sí, esto es...
That's it. Keep going. Keep going. It is quite scary through here. But it is very good. What was that noise? Whole car's vibrating. Yeah, that's a massive vibration. Hammond, you blithering idiot! You totally ruined this car! And unfortunately, the undersides revealed some grim news. That has come off. So the prop shaft is now, well, it's still joining the gearbox or the transaxle to the engine, but by a thread. And if I did anything more than rev it like that, it's going to come off. If I'm driving along, and that's the end of the Alfa.
Well, that's interesting. My car's working and I'd like a drink. The hotel is about 25 miles away, so I think I'll get on with it, if you don't mind.
You can't leave, no, you can't leave me now.
What do you mean I can't leave you now?
Well, it's, have you seen how cold it is?
I can't see how cold it is, but
No, but
I
I actually just looked.
in the...
Drizzle 6 feels like 2.
Well, you know what would warm you up?
What?
A bicycle ride. It always does.
Qué ratas. ¿Qué me dais? Venga, va. Lo acepto. Hacemos carrera, ¿no? Bueno, venga, vamos ya por los muros. No sé, yo tengo una fijación, fijación contra las paredes, tío, los muros de los juegos, tío. Siempre me voy para los muros. Muros, vallas. Dígase, sí, claro, y él pasa así. Vamos, ni en sus mejores sueños. Vale, ya lo pillo. Tengo que ir derrapando, ¿no? Vale. Pues nada, vamos a derrapar. Pero es que cuando derrapas se te mete para el otro lado y es imposible meterlo en el sitio. ¿Ves? Es imposible meterlo en el sitio. Joder, es que ni te agarras, tío. Venga, sal del muro.
Oh my God. Oh God. Try it now. 20 miles through this freezing middle of nowhere.
Hey, Richard the Hamster Hammond. Is your car warm and dry? I'm just checking.
Yeah, I'm warm and dry. You warm and dry?
I'm very warm and dry.
Este no.
Oh, I meant to ask, would you like a long gin and tonic sitting at a bar stool?
Yes, I would. And we've only got, well, it's not far, in a car.
Oh, God. Oh, come on! Rub it in! Seriously, rub it in!
Qué bonito el Lancia, tío.
We're going to need to rehearse it.
What?
Well, what we say when it's found. Look, so we're on Breakfast TV, you're on the sofa, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Good morning, with me now is James May, that's how they speak, who has just learnt of the sad demise of his co-host and colleague, Mr. Jeremy Clarkson. James, how do you feel that his body was found in a ditch with a bicycle this morning?
Was it?
Yes.
No, that's not right, is it?
No.
Sorry, could you do that again?
James. This is radio, okay? Good morning, 9:05. James May is with us. We only learnt this morning of the sad demise of... Oh, bugger.
What?
All of that rehearsing, mate. Waste of time.
Oh.
Because he's outside right now, fighting with the bicycle lock by a fence. Oh, you look cold.
It is cold. Oh, hell, why won't this work?
Paper boys can work one of those, mate.
Oh, Steve, I don't care.
He's left the key in it. What
Yes.
a muppet.
Come on. Hammond! 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 Next morning, the peaceful
Siempre le grita así, ¿eh? Es cool, es-
stressed animal.
En muchos episodios sale el tío gritando así, pero de todo ya.
Clarkson! Where's my roof? Right. Bastard. What was that? What? Oh, you are joking. No. 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 He hasn't.
El Fiat ha hecho un asco, ¿eh?
Morning.
What?
Morning.
Yeah, whatever. Oh!
Why have you driven over your own roof?
Clarkson. He's sick. Enjoy your day on your bicycle, bastard. Well, I'm cold now, obviously. Borrowed a jacket from a cameraman. He's 6'3" and 18 stone. I'm in a small, stylish Italian sports car. Supposed to be looking good. I look like a frostbitten gnome.
Not the trick, that. I wouldn't stand for it.
The only thing that worries me is he might get some exercise on his bicycle. Ha ha ha!
Do you think he's already just become one of those embittered cyclists who hates anybody who's got a car? Oh, jeez.
What? Oh, come on!
Ya ha arreglado su Alfa.
No.
¿Qué hago? Curva, ¿no?
Yes, joy of joys.
Madre, es que se veía venir. Se veía venir. Ya, y yo girando, pero bueno, da igual. Ya puedes girar lo que quieras. Claro, no lo sé si esto es... Bueno, sí que lo sé. Como si no está pensado... Si está pensado con el culo, ¿cómo va a estar pensado para ir con volante? Lo dudo. Pero es que el mando reacciona. Le das al giro y reacciona como... no sé. Tiene un retardo bastante elegante. De 2 segundos a lo mejor. No sé. No sé cuánto, pero bastante. Porque no.
This is staggering.
Then that.
Claro, esto. No estamos haciendo esto.
Our Italian classic
Yo quiero llevar esto.
continued to provide unexpected entertainment.
I'm going to show you a fantastic feature on this car. Here are the heating and ventilation controls. I've got it on warm because it's a cold day. But look what happens when I press the air conditioning button. It's haunted! Did you see that? Look. I think I'll cool myself down.
My head itches because of this hat. But if I take it off, I'll freeze to death.
Soon, Hammond insisted we stop for a cup of tea to ward off his hypothermia.
I've had a thought.
That's very uncharacteristic.
Iba a
No,
decir
this
que
is
sí.
based on experience and knowledge.
Con su gorrito de nieve.
Problem with the NC500, all the way around here, we miss this bit. We're here, right, and we miss this road, which I have driven, and it is breathtaking. Not just the scenery, which is incredible, but the actual road itself.
I'm sorry, but if we just go along here,
Yeah.
we're not exactly doing the NC500, are we?
No, but what if we create our own route and claim it for the Grand Tour? We could call that the Scottish Highlands Intermediate Tour. How far is it?
It's about 287 miles, I think.
Scottish Highlands Intermediate Tour 287.
It would be this. No, hang on, that doesn't work, does it?
Piloting extremely nicely in Scotland.
287.
Yeah.
The piloting extremely nicely in Scotland, 287. That would do. You see, that's your second thought of the day.
It's because of the hat.
With the new route sorted out, we set off. And it turned out that it wasn't quite like Hammond had said. It was much, much better.
Jeremy.
Good.
Alfa Romeo.
Hang on.
Bueno, me da igual si no gano. Voy a disfrutar de las pistas.
Oh no, I'm losing. Oh no, 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 no! Completely useless. Ah,
No frenes así, tío.
that is not looking good. Oh my god. Hello.
Sí, tío. Madre mía, vaya troll. Pero chico, pero
Oh, dearie me.
¿será posible?
Oh, dearie me. Nobody cares.
¿Será posible el troláncano?
Following.
Sal de la hierba, Alfita.
Get a bloody move on.
Es que en el minimapa se ve una curva súper chiquitita y luego es un curvote ahí que te... Increíble.
Oh! Damn him. Yeah. I hate it. Ah!
Pero no me frenes. Tía, qué chulo, tío. Nicolás.
Get off! Oh, I don't like this.
Venga, de lado a lado tiro porque me toca.
Yes! Yeah! Hello.
Tío, suéltame, Qué hijo de la Gran Bretaña del Norte. Te iba a regar.
Holy moly.
Okay, the view. It's amazing. Look at it.
Si vista aérea queda mucho más bonita, claro.
This is heaven.
In fact, the moment
Todo visto
was
desde un
so
dron es mucho más bonito.
It had taken my mind off something that had been troubling
Te vas a un estercolero y te subes encima de un dron y todo lleno de mierda y se ve precioso.
I don't wanna sound like Eel, but
Pero claro, luego estás abajo, hueles la peste,
those two haven't remembered.
¿no? Pues esos paisajes son preciosos. Desde abajo también, supongo, claro. Pero desde un dron todo se ve mucho más bonito.
Happy birthday. The director said happy birthday.
No hace falta irse a Escocia.
Nothing. Ullapool, 26 miles. Ullapool, I might be able to get the prop shaft back.
Aquí cerca tenemos las costas del Garraf que van a Sitges, que vas ahí por al lado de los acantilados del mar, que eso es nada que ver con esto. Eso sí que es bonito. Y si lo haces desde un dron ya te mueres. Claro, no tiene la gente que esto, porque estos van solos y por aquí hay una caravana.
That is uncharacteristically conscientious of Jeremy to want to go and mend his car, but it's actually very convenient for me and Hammond. We've got something in mind. The thing is, we hadn't forgotten it was his birthday. And with him gone, we could shoot ahead.
Hostia, este episodio es largo, ¿eh?
And set up his
Este episodio es largo... Uf.
Balloons coming in.
Ooh, this is
Largo de narices.
Right. Loosen it off. And that will allow the prop shaft to settle where it wants to settle.
While the short-sighted orangutan ruined his car, I was busy in the kitchen. For Jeremy's birthday feast, I am preparing his favourite dish, spaghetti bolognese. But, as it's his birthday and as we are here, I'm going to give it a Scottish twist. Yes, I am doing that.
Spaghetti boloñesa fritos, tío, qué
I'd
asco.
say that is ready. Oh yeah, that will do nicely. And there it is. Spaghetti bolognese.
¿Qué? Ah, no me acordaba. Tía, es que la cámara va como el culo, ¿no?
Whilst Richard was battering and frying everything in sight,
Are we beauties?
Qué asco.
I was organising the guests, who are now all here and waiting for the birthday boy.
Oh, hello, here it is. Here it is. Oh. Countach. Lancia 832. There's obviously some kind of classic car meeting going on. Oh, wait a minute. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. You remembered.
Of course we remembered. Actually, it's better than that. We're having a party for you.
No, but James. There's a classic car meet going on.
No, they're your guests. For your birthday party.
Still, it could be worse. And then it was, because it was time to sit down for Richard's Scottish dinner. Battered spag bowl, followed by a deep-fried cake. This is the worst birthday party I've ever had.
Come on, we made an effort. Anyway, shall I get the bagpipes?
The next morning, we were up and on the
Menudo
road
ratas,
bright and
tío.
early. This is the first April the 12th since 1972 that I haven't had a hangover. Thanks to the world's worst party organisers, Messrs. May and Hammond. Oh no, the vibration is back. Why can't I do anything? But, despite my problems, the sun was shining, and Scotland was more spectacular than ever.
That was a mistake.
Venga, el James.
That was a massive mistake. Go.
Vamos a coger el Lancia. Joder. Gira para esquivarlo y era un globo.
Shut up.
No me des.
No, not in any way.
Jamón, no me des. Será el tío mamón.
Oh no.
Joder, macho, ¿cómo te vas, tío? Este mío va. ¡Ven! ¡Sal de en medio! Madre, cómo me cierras, desgraciado. Potencia. Coge uno, este mismo. Esto le da la potencia donde no tendría que darle.
You're a complete nincompoop.
Jeremy! Rubbish. How hard can it be?
A ver, ¿cuál me quedo? Por cogerlo. Espera que venga una rectita porque si no... Esas medias curvas así y pierdo toda la potencia, pues me arreo, ¿ves? Y se veía una curva cerrada, ¿eh? Digo, abierta, ¿eh? Venga, dale ahí. Pero tío, que estoy con potencia y no los cojo. Mira, lo he engorilado. ¡Oh!
Oh no!
Madre mía, tío. Bueno, nada. No los pillo, no los pillo. De la derecha para mí, de la derecha para mí. Venga. Mal momento de poner la potencia. ¡Hostia! Lo he volcado, tío. Hostia, qué bueno. No sé, aún me pillará. Aún me pillará el desgraciado. Y eso que lo he volcado. Que eso ya es recuperable. Macho, tío.
Here comes a really dangerous bend.
No, ahora potencia aquí no, que me vais a trolar. Aquí sí, venga. ¿He perdido la potencia?
Come on.
So it felt like a good time to sum up our wonderful cars and Richard's Fiat.
Some cars achieve classic status because they're rare, they're thoroughbreds, like those two. And with that, you have to accept they'll be delicate, temperamental. Some cars achieve classic status simply because they're really good. The X1 was good when it was designed and built first, and still is today. Add to that it cost me just over £2,000.
Rare, interesting, beautiful. Those are the criteria by which I think you should judge whether or not a car is a true classic. It has to be at least two of those things to qualify. So let's have a look at my Lancia. Well, it's definitely beautiful. It's a truly superb bit of car styling, this. And it's rare.
Look at it. And tell me you can think of another car anywhere on Earth for 10 grand that you'd like more than this.
Bidding a fond farewell to Hammond's magnificent penis, we got back to the town where we'd started, Inverness.
Mission accomplished.
Well, there we are. In just 3 days, we have covered a staggering 287 miles.
Well, yours was on an AA truck for a bit of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But apart from one catastrophic failure that required somebody to drive from Swindon in Wiltshire all the way to Inverness with a spare part.
Don't forget that my windscreen wiper fell off as well.
Yeah, and one of my headlamps is stuck.
But apart from those things, we have proved that it is still possible to buy and enjoy a classic car, even if you call it poor.
Yeah, we should be proud of that.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
With that, back to the studio. 10.
Hombre, 10.000 euros.
Because we're quite poor.
Me compro un Alfa. Me compro unos cuantos.
It's funny, isn't it? It's funny, over the years we have travelled the whole world looking for the best driving roads.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was just next door all along.
I have to say, I don't want to say this in front of our Scottish producer.
Do not name Gavin Whitehead.
No, I shan't, but that was just about the best drive I've ever had. That road, that scenery, that Alfa.
That party.
No, not the party,
Okay.
but everything else was, well, it was perfection.
I do agree with you. I thought it was spectacular. But we should get back to the point of this film, which is that you can buy an affordable classic car that is also an investment.
Are you sure you want to raise this particular point, James? Why don't you tell the ladies and gentlemen how it worked out with your Lancia?
Well, OK, I spent £13,500 on the car, and when I got it home, I discovered that the price of putting it right was only £6,000.
So your investment has gone down by 45%.
Sí, sí.
Correct. Now, my Alfa, as I said in the film, I have brought it home with me. And since we made that, which was April, so 6 months, 9 months ago, it's only cost £8,000 in repairs.
So your investment has gone down by 80%.
Yes, what about you?
100%. Yeah. Day after we finished filming, the engine blew, car in the bin, all gone.
So to conclude then, all of us have lost some money and one of us has lost all of it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, that's right.
And on that terrible disappointment, it is time
Se quedó el Alfa.
I'm going home now.
Y el otro el Lancia. Y este lo ha reventado. Bueno, no está mal.
You live over there.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, exactly. Too far.
Whatever. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye.
Pues bueno, gente, pues nada, vamos a dejar el episodio 7 de esta temporada 3 de este juegazo de Gran Tour Game. Bueno, el juego en realidad es más malo que el demonio, pero pasa que como yo soy un adicto a Gran Tour o Top Gear, pues claro, yo no soy parcial a la hora de valorar esto. Entonces, es lo que hay. No puedo hacer otra cosa. Espero que hayáis disfrutado como yo lo he disfrutado y nos vemos en el siguiente. Venga, que vaya bien, chao.